the fact that we're able to do a show with 4 women and be somewhat well received, I think really speaks to the fact that our fan base really supports diversity and supports women in football.
They gotta play us!
What is up, everybody? Hooday, and welcome to Tigress Talk. We are the first and the only Bengal show created by women. I am Jess, aka Hooday, and I'm joined by 2 of my besties. We got Kayla hanging out in Northern Kentucky, and we got Bridget down there on the West End. What's up, ladies? How we doing tonight?
We're good. Ready to talk Bengals football.
Yeah. I feel like I'm finally healed from Sunday and can move on.
Are we feeling a little better about things? I'm still kind of in my morning colors, I feel like, for right now, but I'm hoping that will change after Sunday. But thank you so much, everybody who is here with us in the chat. We've got Heroic Teddy. He says, I already know I'm going to need this for my soul. LOL. Heroic Teddy, that's what we're here for. We are here for your soul. And if you're not following Heroic Teddy on Twitch, you guys should check him out. Ross Incognito says 513 Hooday. Hooday, Ross. Thanks for being here. Stranger 4420 says Hooday. And Rebecca Fro Moore says, yo, ladies. Yo, Rebecca. I just want you to know all those Girl Scout cookies you gave me were gone by Monday morning. I just want you to know that. So thank you for that. So yeah, Orange Out. That was a lot of fun. Until it wasn't.
The stadium looked awesome.
It did. I'm so glad that that's going to be a tradition and we're going to do it again next year. I don't want to revisit it again this year after everything, but it looks so good.
I just feel like this fan base, we really understand the assignment. Anytime there is an assignment, we understand it. We are there. We are all out. And I really feel like people looking outside at Cincinnati, they must think like these people are nuts. They love their team. And I'm so glad that I feel like that is a reputation that we have earned at this point, doing the Stripe the Jungle, doing the Orange Out, doing the, I've been asking for an Orange Out for years. And then they pull Stripe the Jungle. And I'm like, Orange Out would have been so much easier. And you guys want to make stripes? And they did it, and then here we go. Orange Out. Of course, we did it. So yeah, I just thought it was great. What's up? My intern is saying Hooday from the couch downstairs. Hooday Cap. John D. Girolamo. I'm very sorry, John, if I butchered that name. He says, great show. Keep up the great efforts. Hooday. Is that California? Hooday, CA? Canada.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
sorry,
Canada.
I'm American. So thanks, John. Thanks for being here. Rebecca says, we can get you more anytime. Oh, she's got a Girl Scout cookie hookup, like at all times of the year?
Yeah, we might have to top out flying.
Okay, Rebecca, I'm going to remember that because I have a serious problem with Girl Scout cookies. Matthew says, keep Jordan Battle on the field. He's the only one who wants to tackle. Oh, thank you, Matthew. Thanks for being here. Yeah, it was, I feel like it was kind of a mixed bag, but let's kind of break it down. Pregame, I thought was my favorite part. Bengal Bomb Squad, we're always holding it down in lot 1. Great to see all of our friends, our Project Game Day friends. Congratulations to them for all the amazing stuff that they're doing with their charity. Make sure you guys check them out. They're doing really awesome stuff. They're getting veterans and disabled people to their first game a lot of times. So. And they got approved for their 501 whatever C3.
501c3, yeah.
C3PO. I don't know these things. Yeah. Anyway, they are legit and they are awesome. They're doing such great things. I'm so proud of those guys. And then a Mercedes-Benz of Fort Mitchell Club at the Moorline Lager House. That was kind of a mouthful, but I wanted to make sure I got it right. That was actually insane. Okay, we walk in there, and we were, first of all, game days in general are crazy, but the first game of the season is always nuts because I feel like we are trying so hard to hit everything and get in that gate at 11 a.m. I mean, we are really, stretched thin. So we walk into the Moorline Lager House, and they just have the most amazing spread you've ever seen. I mean, they had like, Cap had like some smoked salmon thing on a bagel cracker. They had like shrimp, and then they had this, like, it was open bar. So I'm like walking up to this open bar area thing, and I'm just like, do you guys have anything with vodka in it? Because that's who I am as a person. That's my entire personality is vodka. I'm only slightly kidding, but because they didn't really have anything laid out. And she was like, what would you like? Would you like a vodka and soda? I was like, yeah, that'd be great. And this girl literally goes to the bar and brings me a soda. Like, what? They just literally bring you whatever you want. I was very impressed by the whole setup. And I know a lot of people showed up after we left there. I think Cam Taylor Britt's parents were there after we left. There was a lot of there's like an all-star guest list there. So if you guys are looking for an alternative to parking lot shenanigans, I think that's a really good option for people. So yeah, so pregame was fun. Unfortunately, nobody was playing catch on the sideline with the kids, and by kids I mean me. And so I'm really hoping somebody's gonna emerge as that guy that's gonna do the pregame toss, because I think that's something that we really miss. And then the game started.
Well, pregame was fun. We were dancing. Coach Jay, I don't know if you're listening, but you did me dirty with that video of me dancing. You posted on Twitter.
I disagree, Bridget. I do not think she did you dirty. I thought that was fabulous. I loved it.
It was very sweet. I love Coach Jay. You're so much fun. We had the best time.
Blondie Coach Jay is like a whole nother vibe too, I feel like.
Your girl cannot dance. So,
no.
Now everyone knows, and that's fine. That's totally fine. I didn't do any pregame anything because we had way too much fun the night before, and I needed to sleep till 9 a.m. So that was also great to go out, celebrate with Bengals fans that Saturday night before, and just have some fun and enjoy the city.
I guess I should say, pregame really started the day before, because we had a very full day the day before. Midwest Best was off the chain. I literally could not pry Cap out of there. I had to leave him behind because he was having so much fun at Midwest Best with our friends Tim and Nicole. The owners are so amazing. You guys go check them out in Loveland. It is worth the trek to the suburb. If you're like Bridget and you think the suburb is on a different continent, it is worth it. I think even Bridget would agree that.
For our Canada viewer, I kind of feel like Loveland is Canada, so I know it's not. But the mac and cheese at Midwest Best is literally insane, and it gets better and better. I think every time. Tim says that's total credit to Nicole. But even if you're a vegetarian, you don't want wings, just go and get 9 sides of mac and cheese.
So our bestie Kelsey, who is literally like the most amazing chef in the entire world, and you cannot convince me otherwise, she swears that their green beans are like the best green beans that she's ever had. And I'm like, green beans, really? I would literally never order green beans, but I'm going to order green beans because my friend Kelsey says that they have the best green beans in the entire world. So yeah, go check them out. That was so much fun. Awesome job. Zim was there broadcasting live. It was a lot of, they were doing trivia. They were doing prizes for trivia. Kev starts pulling Skyline gift cards out of his pocket, and I'm like, that better not be my Skyline gift card. But no, it was so great. Are you doing comments, or am I doing comments? Am I doing comments? Okay, we're trying to log in. I'm gonna try real hard to keep up with this chat, y'all. So please forgive me. But we're gonna do our best here to tag team this. But yeah, it was a lot of fun there. And I mean, look at this sea of orange in this photo. I mean, I can't tell you how impressed I was to just look out at everybody. And it started at the tailgate. Like, it started just walking around. And I don't know if you guys saw the photo that Holy Grail tweeted out, but they tweeted out a photo, and I swear to God, it looked like Reds opening day. And I think a lot of people will say that Cincinnati is a baseball town because the Reds are the oldest, team. they're the oldest baseball team. So I feel like, I feel like we're becoming more of a football town, but Reds opening day is like epic every year. And it's always, the banks is just always, it's just to see a red. And then to see that same energy, but in orange, I was completely blown by that photo. I'm blown away by this photo. What did you guys think? Did you think we were really going to do it? Oh, I think I lost everybody. I wonder if I'm still alive.
I can hear
you,
but you're
Kayla
frozen.
And Bridget. So I don't know if I'm still alive or not, but
just your audio is alive. Your video is not.
Yeah.
Well, now I'm a circle.
Oh.
I thought we could do orange out. It was Stripe the Jungle that I was more suspicious of, just because like every section changing. But I figured we could nail an orange out, and we did it.
It looked beautiful, just like looking out, like right as the game was starting, and just seeing how everyone was bought in, and it looks so good with the green, and it was great.
Well, my advice, Cincinnati fans, orange is always the color to go with for anything, because if you also go to an FC Cincinnati game, you can leverage it twice. So orange is actually my favorite merch color to get because it's got multiple utility. And that's great with the Reds, the Cyclones, and UC, is you get all the red and black. So I appreciate the city for like congregating the colors to streamline what we buy.
Yeah.
So there's a comment in here, and I have no idea how to share this. Kayla and I don't think they trust us with the tech. But just about what the team might need to do next week. Kayla, what were some of your takeaways? Like, maybe we just talk first half. What did you see? What did you not see? What do you wish you had seen maybe in that first half?
I mean, for me, like, number one, we have to figure out how to stop the run. Like, I was getting progressively more and more stressed out every time Ramondre Stevenson and who was it, Antonio Gibson, like every time they would run the ball, it felt like they were like close to a first down just on the first run. And I was like, oh, but so that was like the first thing I think that was kind of stressful. Are you back?
Y'all are doing a great job. Keep going.
Can you hold the Kris Jenner sign up? You're doing great.
You're doing amazing, sweetie. No, I'm so sorry, y'all. I don't know what the issue is, but we're working through it. We're gonna figure it out. So, what? It's fixed. We're good. Okay. All right. So sorry. Please continue. We were talking about the first half. We were really close to the first down, the first drive. Obviously not what we wanted. We got behind in the score. I know Zach even said that, like, well, we were playing from behind. So then it's like, then that kind of changes the way that you're doing everything, So
and I mean, the Patriots established the run quickly. Like, Stevenson looked like a beast. It's interesting because, he's not a bad running back. I didn't expect him to perform like that, though. And I think we were really feeling the absence of DJ Reader. Yeah. So it'll be interesting to see how they're able to cover that next week. Pacheco, as much as I don't like the Chiefs, I kind of like Pacheco. I think he's really solid. So that's a real opportunity this week in practice. Figure out how to take care of that and keep the ball in Mahomes' hand, and then take care of that.
It's hard too with Chris Jenkins out and Mims out. It's like our first and second round pick this year are off the table. Miles Murphy, who we all thought was going to have this huge year, is out for the first 4 weeks. Like, it's like that has definitely impacted. I mean, and Jackson, who was our 4th round pick, didn't play either. So like a lot of our early picks didn't play. And I think that had more of an impact than we were anticipating too.
Yeah. And I think too, I feel like, I don't know how true this is, but I was told that Burrow didn't know that Chase was playing until like the day of. And I feel like that caused some uncertainty maybe with the personnel, and, maybe that I feel like there was a lot of nerves from Burrow, I think. And I don't know why exactly. People can easily point to the wrist thing, but he's saying his wrist is fine today. He said he's flexing it just to keep it warm. He said there was nothing weird with the water bottle. He didn't know what people were talking about, but I do think he felt sped up. I think his rhythm was a little off, and maybe that's just the lack of real-time snaps. Maybe that's the lack of, he got more preseason this year. He got a healthy off season. I think we can safely say healthy off season now. I think we're past the point of jinxing that, since the off season is now over. But I do think that he was, I don't know. I think only Joe knows, but I think Joe knows how to fix it. So I think that's the takeaway. It's like Joe can fix his whatever was going on with Joe. I truly believe that he can fix it, and I think that he can be the Joe Burrow that we know he can be. I think he will be a different Joe Burrow on Sunday. So I think that that's going to be a big thing.
I feel like a lot of the teams week one are a little off. I feel like the Chiefs and the Ravens didn't quite look like themselves, which I'm totally good with. So I don't think that's surprising. I think for us as fans, it would be wonderful to have a season where we don't come out week one kind of looking like this. Like,
yeah,
it's great that we know it can turn around. We've seen it turn around, but it feels like to be a really dominant presence and get the respect we deserve, we got to come out strong in week one, week two, and just really establish ourselves.
But I think too, is week one going to matter at the end of the season? If we go on a 10-game winning streak like we did the year we went to the Super Bowl, we could lose every week one game from now until infinity, just like we could lose every game to the Browns from now until infinity. And I don't think in the whole scheme of the year is it really going to matter that much. It matters to us. It matters to us because, I hate the Browns. I want to beat the Browns every time we play them. I love week one. It's so much fun. Everybody's back together for the first time. Feels like a family reunion. I want to win that game and have fun at E&O instead of sitting there eating my kale salad with a bad look on my face. You know what I mean? Like, I just feel like it's more fun to win, yes, but I think that this just might be part of the NFL, part of this 3 game preseason thing that we're going to now. And with the way that they've changed how training camp goes, and they've changed the tackling and changed everything else, I think we're going to maybe see some of these slower starts, maybe league wide. I don't know. I mean, do we really think the Patriots are going to make a deep run in the playoffs? No, but they sure won week one. Yay, go them. I feel like it's all about longevity and staying power, and what can you do down the stretch, in my opinion.
I think I worry less about week one, though. As I think we all want the playoffs to run through Cincinnati, and so that's where every win starts to matter. But I feel like what's tough about the Patriots for me, like, that's a team that was projected to win like 4 games, which we all know speculation doesn't matter that much. Projected to win 4 games. It's kind of like you want to see us beat the teams that you think we should be, and so that's a little bit tough. But I mean, we could still win 13, 14. I mean, we could win 16 more games. So I think in the next, I think by the end of week 4, we'll be able to get a sense of like who this team is and where they might shake out.
And the good news is too, like, I mean, the Ravens lost and the Browns lost. So, and I don't think that, I mean, maybe I'm wrong, but I don't think that there's a lot of optimism for the Steelers to be like world beaters this season with everything. They didn't even score a touchdown. So they
win the Super Bowl only kicking field goals.
Oh, yeah, that did make me chuckle. That plus Rebecca's comment here. These 2 things brought me joy.
Yeah.
Week one.
Like Cheshire cat over here about this one.
Sorry. I'm sorry, Rebecca, but I have to laugh. Aaron Rodgers, yeah. He looks every bit of his age. God bless him. He has lived a rough 40 years. All right, we got a question here from Chase. He says, how do you guys see the tight end room playing out? Will they continue by committee, or do you think one will emerge as an every down option? Chase, I'm so glad you asked, because I was literally talking to Kat before I came on here, because I am so excited about Eric Ball. I really feel like he did or Eric All. What did I say? Eric All.
He's gonna ball.
He's going to ball. Eric All's going to ball. I think Eric Ball's one of the coaches. Is he one of the coaches? He's one of the coaches, I think.
Personnel, he's the one that checks in with all the guys are doing good stuff at the charity stuff.
That's right. Sorry. It's been a very long day, y'all. My brain doesn't work. But yeah, no, Eric Ball is the personnel guy on the Bengals, and he's an amazing human. But Eric All is who I wanted to talk about because I thought he quietly, sneakily had a really amazing game. I really felt like he was really blocking well downfield. I felt like he was really active, and I just really feel like he's going to be a good solid tight end for us. And I think he's going to be that big guy that wants to hit you in the mouth. And I heard a quote, and I'm not sure, I can't remember where it was said or how it was said, but he basically has said that he prefers blocking to catching. And he is an amazing pass catcher, and he's an amazing route runner. Joe Burrow has praised his route running. They've talked about how, he's done really well in camp and has really shown a lot. And I'm just really happy that we have a redeeming quality out of Fairfield at this point. You know. But
I feel like they're going to continue by committee. I don't know if it's going to be an every down option. And I feel like being able to put a 2 tight end package out there, someone like we needed a tight end who could block.
Yeah,
that has been a weakness. And so having someone who can provide that extra stoppage, and then I would love to see Gesicki maybe be that catching, scoring, yards after catch tight end. So my speculation would be probably continue by committee to really maximize getting some of those wide receivers open. That felt like it was more of a challenge. Joe wasn't able to see across and down the field as much. So I'd love to see some 2 tight end packages that really enable us to get our amazing wide receivers open and get some of the long balls going.
Yeah. It felt like we only really went deep twice, really, that I remember. I might be remembering wrong, but
I think
the one to Yoshi that had the pass interference, and then the one to Chase, right? Is that?
Yeah, I think there was a 20-yard to Chase that was good, but yeah, and I felt like Burrow kept looking to Gesicki. He kept looking at him. I feel like he wasn't even seeing Chase down the field. I mean, Chase was open down the field. We were screaming for it. Everybody's screaming for it. Now the film comes out and it's like, oh God, we were right. He was open downfield. Why didn't he throw him the ball? I don't know why. But, it just felt like he was, looking to those tight ends. And I really do hope that they are going to be awesome. But I just vibes were off. Burrow's vibes were off, I feel like. But second half.
The Gesicki should have been touchdown was perfectly thrown, to be fair to Joe. I mean, I thought it was a touchdown until the 30th time they showed it, and then I was like, I guess I can kind of see the ball coming out, but
between that and the Tanner Hudson fumble.
Yeah. Oh, I don't even want to talk about that.
I can't talk about that. I'm
still ruined my week. I've decided.
Sick.
Yeah, I'm still upset about that.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I got my slideshow back, y'all. Yay. Okay. There we go. Back.
Oh, we don't need to stay on the eating. That was maybe the nastiest thing I've ever seen.
I could not watch it. It was so yucky.
All right, we'll skip that. But how about the ruler of the jungle energy? I mean, I think he's probably been one of the better rulers of the jungle. I mean, energy was immaculate. He was I'm so glad he's a Bengals fan. How awesome is that? I think it's just really great that he was there. I loved it. I love that they do this ruler of the jungle thing now. I think it's just really cool. I think it's a cool way to be like, oh, I didn't know they were a Bengals fan, but I know he had the epic press conference last season, I think is what kind of put him on the map, but yeah. So yeah, I'm sorry, the eating. Yeah, our friend Mark was competing in that, not pictured here, but there's the famous Joey Chestnut.
I mean, it's impressive. It's impressive to hear. But I averted my eyes at some point because I'm like, that's a lot of hot dogs, and that's an interesting way to eat a hot dog.
Yeah. Did you guys hear the glizzy gobbler thing? Is that working?
Oh, I didn't hear the sound, the
Okay.
drop.
Sorry.
No.
Now we're going. I'll do it.
Aw.
Lizzie Gobbler. My rendition. But yeah, I thought it was. I mean, what did they have? Like 5 or 4 guys going against Joey
5.
Chestnut. You eat more hot dogs than all of them. I'd be like, if I was doing that, I'd be like, I could eat one.
Yeah.
Especially with a bun. That's a lot of starch.
I feel like there's like when you watch them too, there's different strategies. Like some of the guys will like dip the bun in the I
In the
don't know,
water.
Oh.
Yeah.
different strategies, yeah. But yeah, don't go watch party. We'll talk about that later. And I don't know what's happening here. Present. Remove. There we go. Sorry guys, we're a little rusty. A little rusty. But anyway, yeah, that second half was a little rough as well. Charlie Jones fumbled that punt return. That was another heartbreaker. Bridget, I'm surprised you didn't say Chuck Sizzle ruined your week.
Yeah, I mean, and that was like an automatic 3 points, right? Because the field position was just they didn't have to. They could have just kicked from there, and that would have been fine. But I think the Tanner fumble felt like I don't know. It felt like that was going to be something that was going to help swing the momentum. Frankly, so did the Gesicki callback touchdown. But like, and you know, we saw Tanner do some good things last season, and it just was going to look really pretty. And ball security, both for Chuck Sizzle and Tanner, is going to be key. But if we're making like football 101 mistakes, that's when it makes it hard to see deep into the season.
And I think that's probably my biggest problem with all the overreactions to the week 1 losses. It's like, okay, two really bad fumbles, like really bad turnovers. Like we're talking about the difference in the game right there. You know, we don't have those mistakes. We're talking about a whole different game. Then we win the game. Then we're talking about what could we have done better, which there was, you know, some of that as well. But it's like, you know, we win the game. It's a whole different conversation. We don't make those simple mistakes. It's a whole different conversation. So I just really feel like the overreactions is like so tired. Like everybody wants to fire Zach Taylor and all the play calling is bad. And it's just like, come on, guys, you haven't figured this out by now. Like this is just a freak thing that has just so happened to have happened several times over the past few years, unfortunately. But I think people want to find a relationship where there's not one. You know, they want to find one single reason why we've lost the first games, you know, however many of the first games in the past however many years. And I feel like it's okay to look at each one individually and say, like, this went wrong this year, that went wrong last year. I mean, Joe Burrow got his entire appendix ruptured and had to have open abdominal surgery. I mean, that's a big deal, you know. His calf was bothering. I mean, there's just been so many things. So it's just really, I think it's unfair to say like, oh, we always start slow because of this reason, when I feel like it can be a lot of reasons, and every one of them matters. Every one of them is important. So,
well, with my musical theater girlies right here, I'm going to share a little Wicked lyric, which is, I guess we know that there's blame to share. And that was my take. Like, nobody played a perfect game, or very few. The one play call I would go back and change. I'd go for it on 4th and 5 with 2 minutes.
I think a lot of people thought that.
At that point, I feel like you're trying to survive, and whether they get 3, 7, I don't know. That is one I would have gone for. I know the field position isn't absolutely great there, but yeah, when you're starting to kiss 2 minutes like that and they're up by more than 3 points, I think you gotta go for it. So that was the one really glaring thing where I'm like, man, I wish we could have just taken a shot and seen how it goes.
Yeah, I 100% agree. It was disappointing, and it was like, well, the defense hasn't given you a ton of, you know, encouragement so far in this game, and we're gonna put our whole game on the line on their backs. That's a lot of pressure on them when they've already had a lot of trouble stopping the run. And yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing with time management, right? You know, if they've been successful keeping it on the ground, they're just going to eat up some clock and then take a knee. So I would have loved to just, well, now I'll start speculating. But what if it would have been like a sick ball, 40 yards to chase, 40 more yards after? I don't know. It could have been amazing, and it could have been a total dumpster fire. We'll never know.
Nope.
Well, and I feel like that's the thing. It's like it's always hindsight is 2020. And if we had gone for that and gotten crushed behind, like, I mean, they went for it on 4th and 2, and I think they got like half a yard. So I feel like if that had happened again, I think everybody would have been like, why would you go for it? And when you didn't go for it, whatever. And now they're all the way down on the other end of the field. I feel like it's just a damned if you do, damned if you don't situation. And I feel like you have to have faith that your defense is going to do something. And I realized that, maybe they didn't, because maybe they hadn't, but I don't know. I feel like both sides of the ball get paid for that reason. But Rob's here. What's up, Rob? He says, hello from New York. Schittsburg still sucks. Hope Higgins comes back soon. You and us both, Rob. Thank you very much for tuning in, and thanks for that comment. And yeah, T. Higgins was sorely missed on Sunday, that's for sure. I hope he's feeling better. I hope he comes back soon. I don't know that he's going to be back this week, but we'll get to some of that later.
My heart was broken. The most likable clip from last week was T. Higgins talking about wearing the orange britches, the championship britches, and I wanted to see that young man come out in his orange britches, and that broke my heart, because I have never heard or seen anything more likable than that.
I know. And his mom was at Midwest Best with us on Saturday, and she's always lovely, and she's so cool. And I just love that she pals around with fans and is, a fan herself, and really does the whole fan experience. And she's just it's a great family. Great. Those two are awesome. So yeah. All right. I will say my favorite thing on Sunday was the punting. Rico, 70 yards. So yeah, it's
that was a bright spot.
That was definitely a bright spot, I thought.
So very fun to see after the last couple of years of punting.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Also, I think y'all are funny on Twitter. I feel like people were like calling to like cancel the orange out next year because we lost on Sunday, and I was like, okay, let's not do that. I like the orange out. I don't know. I'm a little superstitious. But I'm not so superstitious to say like we shouldn't wear orange anymore because we lost one game because we had 2 fumbles. Like, I don't know. But then, yeah, I feel like all the personal attacks on Twitter, like, are y'all okay? Like, I realize we're all very upset, but let's all just take a breath and be kind to one another.
The superstition I would say is maybe we don't open in orange. Maybe we do orange another week. Maybe depending on the opponent, we do a blackout and we do back in black. I don't know. We can try some things, but I don't know if I feel not superstitious enough to say don't open in orange again, or at least not next year.
Open in orange is the thing. It is here to stay. I'm telling you. Get used to it. We're here. We're orange. Get used to it.
Every year's a new year for me, so I will pretend like that I don't remember this game by next year, so that's fine.
Exactly. No, I think they should do more. I think open in orange. I think mid-season orange. I think let's do orange more than once. I don't know. I love orange. I think orange is fantastic. So, okay. I think that's about all I wanted to say about the game. Although we will do, in honor of Whitney, we will do some Whitney's game balls, even though Whitney is not here. We're hoping Whitney will join us again soon, but she is not here this week. But we will do some game balls.
Hot.
It's so long. awkward eye contact for so long. Okay. Obviously if you watched in years past, Whitney does really fun game balls. She doesn't just do like the best players. She does like, extracurricular game balls, but we're not as funny as Bengals Whitney. So we are just going to give you the PFF grades above 70. So Cordell Volson, he had a offensive grade of 79. So that was definitely a bright spot. Jamar Chase, obviously a bright spot. He had, let's see, 43. It was total. Oh, 43 total snaps. Is that what I'm reading? So yeah, he had a great day. 73.9 was his grade. And he had a 70.7% passing grade. Is that right? And then Orlando Brown Jr. had a 72.6. So again, some bright spots on the offense. And then defense, Logan Wilson. What? Logan Wilson was number 1. Zach Carter, Akeem Davis-Gaither, Dax Hill all had good games. So those are all things that we can look forward to. Things that were good on Sunday. Not everything was bad. It just maybe felt like that. But
I'd give a game ball to Cam Taylor-Britt's pre-game outfit. He also understood the assignment.
Yes.
He definitely understood the assignment. And maybe I didn't. I looked at him. I was like, did I not understand this assignment? He really did like the bib overalls with like
whatever that Panama hat. Is that what that was?
Yeah. He was a whole vibe. He was a whole vibe wearing the correctly sized overalls. So
we might have to start doing a segment just on the pregame fits because I have a feeling
I love that idea.
They're going to show out this year.
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah.
Well, I think there's going to be a lot of graphic tees and wide leg pants, which is like shocking me back into 1997. But I think there's going to be fun fashion.
Yeah. I love it. There always is. I mean, Joe Burrow is always a vibe. So, yeah. All right. Let's get to some of your Twitter questions and comments here. All right. Thank you so much to everybody who asked questions and left comments on Twitter. We said, what should we talk about? And our friend Chris Foley said, anything but week 1. We dearly love you, Chris Foley, and appreciate you. She said, seriously, though, what needs to change for us to turn around for Sunday? And I think a lot of things, but I think they are going to turn around. I really do believe that. So thank you so much, Chris, for your comment. Ryan Martin said, what are the top 3 things you feel contributed to week 1 woes? And what do you think are the key things they need to do or not do in week 2 to get the dub against the Chiefs? All right. Can everybody think of 3 really quickly?
I got 1. If we each do 1, that counts, right? That gets us.
There you go. We'll each do 1. Go first, Bridget, since you've got yours.
Okay. So mine is speculative. I think Chase's contract has been a bit of a distraction, whether or not people say it is. If it seems that the Bengals aren't going to be able, or, there's not a chance, whether Chase doesn't want to negotiate or Bengals don't want to negotiate in season, I think really figuring out, and we'll never know how this plays out, but I think getting the guys behind closed doors to talk about the culture, how do we go forward? How do we center on football? How do we know that that's something that'll happen, hopefully in the off season after we're hoisting the Lombardi. So I think that culturally was a little bit of a distraction. So I think if the team can kind of figure out what does it mean to center the game, know that the players are going to get taken care of, I think that actually could be a huge vibe game changer.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think that even if I think that this team is really strong mentally, physically, emotionally. I think they're all very strong. And I think if you would ask any of them, does this bother you? Does this, whatever? I think they would all say no. They would say, no, it's his business. I mean, let's be honest. They were asked about it a lot for some reason. But I really feel like maybe subconsciously, and again, speculative, we're all just speculating here, but I do think maybe it did weigh, on people. And I feel like there's this unseen allostatic load sometimes that people take on and they don't even realize they're taking it on, and I think maybe that was maybe part of it, but again, maybe it's not that deep. Maybe I'm diving way too deep into it, but I have to agree with you. All right, Kayla, what you got?
I would just say overall tackling. If
Yes.
if we could change that one thing, I think that this
Yeah.
game wouldn't have been a problem. I would worry a lot less about the rest of the season. So that's a pretty simple answer, but that's mine.
Yeah, no, that's a great one. I was gonna say that, and then also the turnovers. I mean, how easy is that to fix? I mean, these guys know how to tackle. They're professional football players. They're gonna get it together. I'm sure Lou was lighting those guys up at halftime after the game. I'm sure that they, got an earful from Lou. So I know he's gonna get his guys right. So I think that's gonna be something easy to fix. But and then what do we need to do or not do in week 2 to get the dub against the Chiefs? I think Isaiah Pacheco. We need to contain him.
Pacheco,
We need to limit him. Their wide receiver, what's his name?
Worthy. Put CTB on Worthy. I think CTB's got his number too. Yeah. I think that can be a really good matchup.
Yeah. I think if we can just get to the quarterback, if we can hit Patrick Mahomes, I feel really good. I know it's easier said than done, but
yeah. No, I agree.
And we're going to need to be Bengals of 2021. Remember when was that the season we were the least penalized team? That was a clean, tight team. And because we're playing the Chiefs and the refs, and I don't care. People can come at me. I don't care what anyone says. I think there's enough data to show that the Chiefs get favorable treatment. They're going to be an Arrowhead. So I'm hoping that.
Look at that nonsense on Thursday. I mean, holy cow. I mean, that first, even just the first quarter, I was like, are we serious right now? Like, is this really happening right now? Like,
so that's discipline. That's coaching. Like, that's a lot I'm hopeful that's what the coaches are focusing on is you have to play your cleanest game of football because you are not going to get any bailouts.
Yeah.
Right. Yep. 100%. Thank you so much, Ryan, for your comment. Appreciate that one. Rebecca's here in the chat. She said, do you buy that we used vanilla offense so the Chiefs don't have any tape to work from? Ooh, we might need more.
I love that theory. That makes me feel so much better about week 1.
Thank you, Rebecca. Yes, absolutely. That's exactly why.
I hope we win 41-14.
Yeah, we're like, just kidding, guys. That wasn't even our real offense. We come out wardrobe change, just kidding. Awesome. Thanks, Rebecca. And then Matt Stallings included a photo of him, and he really did me proud, y'all. And I want to say, I'm going to save this. I'm not going to say the whole thing because I'm going to save it for Tinfoil Hat Time. But Matt Stallings said he wants to talk about how freaking amazing everyone looked in their orange. I saw so many really cool homemade outfits. Let's talk about how we have the best fans on the planet, and the team sees that. And he included this mirror selfie from the bathroom. And I've never been more proud. So yeah, agreed. And let's see. And that was it. So thank you guys all so much for your questions and comments. All right, I think we got to get into the conspiracy theories, I think, now. Okay, Matt, I didn't want to say anything, but I think the reason we lost is because I did not take a mirror selfie on Sunday.
Yes.
And I'm sorry. I was, like I said, week 1 is always a mess. I was afraid to leave my seat. I was really nervous about everything. Maybe it was my energy. Maybe my energy was what was off about Sunday. But no, I didn't take my mirror selfie. So you guys didn't even get a full selfie of my whole outfit. So I'm the drama. It's me. So sorry about that, everyone.
I do like how that was the first thing like Jerry and I talked about, we're like, what did we do?
I know.
Like, we're like immediately like, we're going to take the blame for this.
Yeah, like this has to somehow be my fault, right? Yay, Rebecca. I hope you're wearing yours at home. They can hear your thoughts. The commissioner, you can hear your thoughts if you don't have your hat on.
Bengal Trailer did say Cap didn't do a gas can to the face.
You didn't do
I
a
didn't
toast.
do a toast. So it's our fault.
I think, like the team, there's enough blame to go around. We can all do better on doing our pregame superstitious things. So we all have something to work on for next time. But for Monday night. But all right, do you guys have any conspiracy theories?
I do love this vanilla offense one to like thwart.
Yes, Rebecca, that's a good one.
That is like my favorite.
Yeah, like just kidding. That wasn't really us. You ain't seen us yet. No,
I don't have anything. I don't think.
All right,
I feel like we were just like, man, we weren't that great. We'll be better next time.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I'm not quite ready for the body snatchers yet. Not quite. We're not quite there yet. So. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, guys, I forgot to read caps. Everybody put your hats back on. All right. Joe Burrow has ADD and probably waited to work in the last hours the night before homework was due, just like us. 0-1 is a good place for him to get engaged and catch fire. He wants it to be interesting. Yeah. Hey. All right. I'll buy it. One time when I was getting my bachelor's degree online, I had a paper that was due at 6 a.m. and I started writing it at 3 a.m. So yeah.
How long was said paper?
I was like, it was at least 4 or 5 pages. It wasn't like a big paper, but it was research involved. There was research involved. So yeah, I was the queen of procrastination all through school, undergrad, post-grad. I did a lot of procrastination. So I like this theory a lot that, Joe Burrow's just like us. He's got ADD, ADHD. All right, Kevin. He said, I got tickets to see the Bengals play on Monday Night Football. That's so awesome, Kevin. I hope to see you there. I hope you it's gonna be a fun game. It's gonna be awesome. Ring of Honor. It's gonna be a lot of fun. So okay. If anybody else has any conspiracy theories in the chat, we will keep our tinfoil close by. But okay, let's do We Need to Talk. Hold on, no, it's not. Yep. Sorry. Oops. How do I turn the camera off?
Tell him you'll be back.
Okay, I'll be right back. Talk amongst yourselves. Stop cam. All right, is that good?
We need to talk about getting Chase Brown the ball more. What did he get?
Yes.
Was he in for 4 play? He got four handoffs. That boy needs the ball more. That is one thing I would love to see on Sunday. But hopefully throughout the season. I am like Chase Brown season loading. We need to get him the ball more. A dude that fast, we got to give him some chances.
Yeah, and I think Zach Moss, he had that drop, but he was fine. I feel like we've seen little flashes of the potential for Chase Brown, and I don't understand why we're not like feeding into that a little bit more because he's so exciting to watch.
And I'd love for them to develop him, right? You got to, like, if you're not getting game action, it's going to be harder to be consistent and ready to go in game. So we need to talk about Chase Brown's season. And yeah, I want him to rush for 100 yards every game.
Heck yeah. No, I'm super excited about Chase Brown. I think playing from ahead is a lot different than playing from behind. I think if we had been ahead, I think if that first drive had gone the way that we had wanted and we were able to, run up the score, I think that's where we see more Chase Brown. I think that's where we see a lot more of that types of plays. But I think it's so hard when you're playing from behind and everything is just, the fumbles and everything else. I feel like that makes it a little hard. But yes, I'm so excited about Chase Brown. I am all in on Chase Brown. I think he's the future of this running back room, and I'm super excited about him for sure.
My
right.
need to talk about was, we kind of hit on it earlier, but the special teams had a really good game. They were a bright spot in the game on Sunday. So especially, I mean, like obviously punting, but also Evan was perfect.
Yep.
So
Good old Money Mac.
yeah.
Yeah.
And if
absolutely.
Justin Tucker's going to be inconsistent, I'll take Money Mac being extra consistent.
Yeah. And good at those really long, not gimmies. He's good for them every time. So
yeah, we love us some Money Mac. Absolutely. Thankful for him. For sure. Okay, I have 2 that I need to talk about. Sorry for that weirdness. I was had to prepare this here. But let's see. I'm excited about the Jungle Watch Party. I know, Bridget. I'm sure you're probably out of town, aren't you, Bridget? Okay.
I'm going to be at Disneyland on Sunday.
Well, I'm going to be at the next best place to Disneyland, and that is in the jungle. But like, I did not. So when I heard that they were doing the watch party, I was like, finally, we've been begging for this for so long. I feel like everybody's been clamoring for this. So again, they're listening to us. They hear us when we're asking for things. So I'm really happy that they are providing this as an option for people. Also, they've got some really awesome stuff going on. Like, it's just let's see, what do we say? Yeah. So they're teaming up with Sports Illustrated Tickets, an official fan experience partner, to host the inaugural Jungle Watch Party, Care Source Club. So you get to be in the club, so indoor outdoor option, but you get to go on the field as well. You get their own Sports Illustrated digital fan cover at the event. And I've heard that there's going to be a throne on the field that you can take pictures with. Like, it's just going to be so much fun. Like the whole, like the jungle throne, the Bengals throne, like it's going to be there. So I'm just like so excited. And then you get $25. So you paid $99, but then you get $50 back because you get $25 towards concessions, which are already discounted. And then you get $25 to spend at the pro shop. I mean, who doesn't love eating and shopping? This girl.
They designed it for you.
Yeah, I do love it. In case that wasn't clear, I love eating and shopping. So I'm very excited about this event. I'm definitely going to be there. I'm really excited about it. So I hope people will come out for this and they'll make it a thing, because I'm super pumped for this.
Yeah, I hope that they'll do more in the future. I wish I was able to go to this one, but hopefully it'll be a big success and they'll do more.
Yeah. Okay, here's the information I was looking for. Okay, so big screen in the comfort of the lounge, eating and drinking, or let's see, field access to walk on the okay, there we go. Very grounds at Legends Walk. Speaking of Bengals legends, some surprise guests will appear for photo opportunities and autographs. So again, I mean, these are events that can't be, I mean, these are all the events that we wanted. We always wanted more autograph opportunities. We wanted more, stuff with legends. Our friend John is going to be there hosting, probably. Is he hosting, DJing? Both, probably. So, yeah. So anyway, I'm over the moon excited about this. Yeah.
Autograph opportunities are the number one thing I put in my season ticket member feedback that we can always have more of. Like, where are things where it is acceptable for adults to get pictures and get autographs where we're not trampling children? That's all I want.
Exactly. Because let's be honest, nobody wants to trample the kids. Like, nobody wants to make it weird. I want to be at an event that this is like expected behavior. Because let's face it, I am just a big kid, and so is Cap, and so are all of us. I feel like, we're all just big kids. We all just want to see our favorite Bengals players and our legends of the past, and just get their and just get autographs and stuff to have. So I'm so excited for this. So yeah, I hope you guys can make it out for that. It'll be so much fun. Okay, and then my next thing is this. Have you guys seen this yet? This Mixicles. I hope I'm saying that right. Mixicle. Like an icicle mix, like a drink mix and an icicle. So these are ice mixers. And we got to meet the lady who started this, Jen. She was at Midwest Best, and she actually reached out to me as well. So I've spoken with her before, but she is amazing, and I'm so excited that they partnered with this company. It's it's a small company. Yeah, the Bengals have partnered with this company. It's a small company, so I think it's just super awesome. It's this convenient solution for crafting beverages. So it's basically just you have this these ice cubes basically, and I'm gonna I want to do like a demo on this one of these like maybe next week. We'll try and work that in where we can do like a live demo of these, because I really want to make some of these drinks. But what? Oh yeah, but here's a video here. See if this will work. There we go. Yeah. Look how cute they are. They look like little sauce cups. Yeah, they do. Oh, is that it? The drama. So I guess they won like the small business partnership with the Bengals. So super exciting. That's so cute. Yay! Anyway, they are awesome. So I can't wait to try those, and I want to make some maybe next week on the show. So okay, I think that's all I had. What else did I want to talk about? Oh, practice on Saturday. We got to see that. That was super awesome. We had a good time with the walkthrough. Bridget and I and Cap and our friend Mike got to go to that. That was the Free Store Food Bank event that we won. So again, I encourage everybody to go to the Taste of the Bengals Free Store Food Bank event. It's so much fun every year. And I feel like they really stepped it up this year. I mean, the football was a really nice touch. I was really excited about that. So kudos to Kurt Reiber, who was actually the what do they call it? The
hero of the jungle?
Hometown hero. Yeah, he was a hometown hero this week with all his amazing work that he did. And my favorite part of the Free Store Food Bank event, though, was when they brought Jake Browning up there. And I think they kind of embarrassed him, because I feel like Jake Browning was kind of keeping this on the DL. But they were like, did you know that Jake Browning comes to our warehouse and bags groceries for our neighbors and then delivers them on his bicycle? And we were like, no, nobody knew that. So it was really cool. They kind of honored him at the event as well. So it's just really cool seeing, these guys are doing so much that we don't even see or know about. Just really, really good guys. So.
And it was cool. Joey B was there. He wasn't there the year before. So cool to get to have him sign the football, get to chat with him. Feel like he can be, our elusive platinum prince right now. So
he is very much elusive. Yes. So that is an event where, hey, 2 out of the past 3 years he's been there. So very, very thankful for that. And then I'm going to take this opportunity to remind everybody that we are donating money for Pelotonia. And I'm raffling off my Andre Yosivas jersey, my orange jersey that he signed, that I got from Bengals Bids. Cap is auctioning off a Mixon jersey. And there's also a bonus opportunity to win. Is it, which one? Icky Woods. I didn't want to say the wrong one. I didn't want to say the wrong one and get people's hopes up for a different one. So there's Icky Woods, Joe Mixon, or Andre Yosivas jerseys up for grabs, and it's just $5 a spot. Every $5 gets you an entry to win, and we have until the middle of October to raise that money. So I would really love to get that money raised for cancer research. It's really I'll put the link in the description, but it's on my Twitter. It's on Cap's Twitter as well. So yeah, all the money you donate goes directly towards cancer research. They don't take fees out. They don't take, everything for that event is donated and provided by sponsors, so they don't have to pay anybody anything for that. 100% of that money goes straight to cancer research. So I feel like it's a really unique event in that way. And by being able to donate directly yourself, you get the tax write-off, you get the email, you get the the donation credit for that. So appreciate that. And also I got a surprise on Sunday night when I got home. I had a present waiting for my friends at Homage, so I'm really excited about that. I'm wearing I'm wearing this this tee that I got. I think I got this last year. I don't remember. But I'm excited to open that and see what Homage brought me. I'll probably do an unboxing after we're done here with this. But yeah, so Homage has got some great stuff for the season coming out. So all exciting things, lots of exciting things despite what we maybe didn't want on Sunday. So Miss Jerry is not here, so she can't give us our prediction, but maybe she'll give us one later via Twitter. So I don't know. What are you guys' predictions for you know what, I'm gonna play the graphic because I want to. If you're new to the show, Miss Jerry is psychic. So that's the only explanation I have for that one. But I don't know. What are you guys' predictions for Sunday?
Well, I think we'll look a lot better than we did week 1. I don't really have a prediction. I feel better about it, but it's always a close game against the Chiefs. So
I feel like we might still be getting our sea legs under us. So if we go 0-2 to start the first 2 weeks, I think that's probably not unreasonable. We know we can climb back out of that. We can make a playoff run with that. I agree with you, Kayla. I think we will look better. I am not quite sure if we'll be able to pull out the dub. Jess, bring us home with some optimism.
Yeah.
Well, you know, everyone knows I'm ever the optimist, but I will say I feel like this whole summer watching the Reds, you know, it's been a lot of ups and downs for my Reds this summer, but I do feel like they played to their competition. And I feel like when it was a tough series that I thought there is no way they're winning this series, they would sweep them, you know, and then when it's like a team that we have no business losing to, they get swept. And it's like, what is going on here? So, you know, I'm not saying the Bengals are the same way, but I'm saying that I think, you know, a lot of people expect us to win against the Patriots. A lot of people are thinking we're going to have a tough time against the Chiefs. And I do think that I have a healthy respect for the Chiefs, but I think we are going to just blow everybody's minds and shut everybody's mouths, and we are going to win. I think it's going to be gritty. I think it's going to be, you know, a tough game. But yeah, Mike Gesicki touchdown redemption. By the way, we didn't even talk about his gritty. Did we see his gritty?
It looked
a touchdown.
It looked interesting.
Dang, y'all. He's practicing, I think.
It looked
hopefully
like
there'll be a lot more touchdowns for him to practice.
Oh, yeah. What's up, Greg Hude? Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, so that would be great. Wow, if you could get a touchdown on Sunday, that would be awesome. But I think we're going to look a lot better. I think, you know, even if it's a tough game, I think we're going to come away feeling a lot better about things. I think, you know, Joe Burrow's got his first game under him. I think he's going to, you know, come out a lot stronger. And I really feel like we've played really well in Kansas City. I feel like it's someplace we always hate to go. We hate going there. I hate going there, but it's a place where we have had success. So I think that there's no reason why we couldn't come away with a win on Sunday, but we shall see. All right, Kayla, let's bring it on home with your injury report here.
All right. We unfortunately already have a little list, but there's some good things on there too. T. Higgins did not practice today, but he's day-to-day, and I think I saw that he was trending positively. We'll see. Okay. But day-to-day, so we'll see. BJ Hill was limited in practice today. It is Wednesday, so take that with a grain of salt. Tanner Hudson did not practice due to a knee injury. Chris Jenkins did not practice because he just had surgery, but he is still in play for Sunday. Like maybe he could play. We'll see.
Wait, really? After surgery?
They said with a mitt, yeah.
Oh my gosh, what a freaking rock star, man! That would be
have insane. Surgery on Friday and then play the next Sunday is kind of wild, but hey. I
guys.
saw that Mims was on the rehab, not on the rehab field. He was limited today. So that's really encouraging. I think
Ooh.
that if Trent Brown and him can if he can just get a couple of snaps, like meaningful snaps, that would be really good for him. This one's bad, but Logan Wilson did not practice due to a knee injury. Again, it's Wednesday, so we shouldn't freak out yet, but we might freak out if maybe tomorrow he's not practicing. So we'll see. The Chiefs only have Hollywood Brown that did not practice. So
all right. Well, we've seen Hollywood Brown before, so I don't know.
True.
I'm not. Well, we'll see. We'll see. But yeah, I'm hoping that Logan Wilson. I'm hoping that's just a rest thing. Hopefully, that's not anything serious because we didn't hear anything really about that.
He had a heck of a game, really.
Yeah, he was highest on defense, so of everyone really. But yeah, okay. Well, I'm encouraged by Amarius Mims possibly coming back. Holy cow, Chris Jenkins, what a superhero. These guys are amazing. That's so awesome that he's going to be back possibly so soon. So good deal. All right. Anybody else have anything for the cause?
I would just say Jess was with me. I bought this rugby shirt at Cook Sports on Saturday, and I'm literally obsessed with it. So if you want one, that's where it is. And I love it. And I think I will be wearing it constantly all fall.
It looks super comfy.
It is so cozy. I love it.
Yep. It looks amazing. Yeah, we had a good time at Cook's. We got Cap got some hats. He got one of his favorites. He likes the Bengals script. I like the unhinged tiger, and he likes the Griswold font with the Bengals. And he got a really cool like cream colored corduroy type one. And then he got the of course the hat with the Bengals stripes, like the helmet on it, which is fun. So we had a good Cook Sports does a great job with all that. So trying to think what else. I'm excited to open my box from Homage. We've had some great stuff. Okay, let's share the Bengals webpage with all the new stuff. Okay. Oops, that's the wrong thing. Share screen. That's what I want. And yes, is that working? Okay. All right. So this is the newest, latest and greatest here from the Pro Shop. Got some cool stuff. Oh, that polo's nice. Oh, that's a cute little bra top thing. That's cute. Yeah, all kinds of cute stuff. I always like to peruse the just sort by new on the Pro Shop website. So, well, that hat's kind of cool.
That's, I like the Houday sweatshirt. Did you see that up a little
which
higher?
One?
Up, right there.
Oh yeah, that's cute. Yeah, the vintagey looking stuff. Yeah, there's a thong in case you want a thong. Or
you just need to get your purchase from Bengals.com.
There you go. There you go. Let's see what else. Oh yeah, all the Crucial Catch stuff is amazing. What? Yeah, and I'm sure this isn't like a secret anymore. So she shared about it on Twitter. But our friend Jen has been recently diagnosed with breast cancer. So share a prayer, special thought for her. She's starting her treatment soon. So Crucial Catch will be a little bit that much more meaningful this year, I think, for us that love Jen. But cancer's awful. Oh, this is a cute little crop. Do you see this Pro Standard crop thing? Oh wait, I saw this at Cook. I remember now because it's like the B is like half black and white, half orange and black. I thought that was cool. I love a good bucket hat, obviously.
Yeah.
So yeah. Oh, this little top, this gray like oversized sweatshirt with the rhinestones on it. I saw this on Instagram, I want to say. Yeah, I thought that was so cute. I love how they did the like grid pattern of the rhinestones. I thought that was really cute. A knife if you need to cut something or someone.
Yeah. We'll leave it up to you what you do with it.
I'm not condoning any violence. I'm just saying it's there for you. It's being sold. It is available. So yeah. So always great stuff. And the pro shop. Let's see. Stop screen. Yes. Okay. All right, guys. We're gonna get the hang of this. I'm gonna remember how to do all these buttons, and we're gonna, as just like the Bengals, as the season goes on, we're gonna get better at doing this show. But I think that's really all I have for tonight. Thank you guys all so much thank you, ladies, Bridget and Kayla, for being here with me. Thank you, everybody in the chat, for being here with us and sharing your thoughts, and everybody who commented on Twitter. Thank you guys all so much for all that. We appreciate all the interaction. So make sure you like and subscribe. It's free. Just saying. But yeah, we appreciate you guys. All right. Hoo day, everybody. That's all I got.
Hoo day.
Hoo day. See you next week. Oops, I got an outro.